Good morning everyone. I've just rolled out of bed, washed my face, and I thought I'll just do some movement on my yoga mat, and I thought you might want to join me. So I've got my PJs on still, so hopefully you've still got yours on, and I'm just going to come to tabletop. And then from here, I'm just going to wag my hips from side to side. So I'm just wagging that tailbone, and I'm just going to check in with how my lower back's feeling, how my mid back's feeling, upper back. And then from here, checking in with my neck. And the next time my hips come to the left, I'm just going to allow my head to come towards the left. And as I come right, and allow my head to come to the right. So I'm just checking in with the whole length of my spine. Shoulders are over the wrists. I've got my toes tucked, but you can have the feet flat on the floor if that feels comfortable for you. And then just checking in with the breath. The breath is just soft and easy. Just keep that natural breath. No need to force it or to change it. Just checking in. Eyes can be open or eyes can be closed. And then come into stillness. And let's just do a few rounds of gentle cow. So just allowing that chest to float forward. Feel that tailbone lift slightly. Checking in with the head, well, the neck and the lower back. And then push down through the hands and just gently round into your cat. Just work with your own range of movement and just keep it nice and easy as we're just waking up and just slowly coming into your cow, coming into your cat. Just let the breath flow, just slowly lengthen out that spine as you come into that cow. The chest gently comes forward, checking in with that lower back. Just a few rounds. Nice and easy. And then coming back to neutral, maybe wag those hips a little bit more. And then take a nice deep breath in, open the mouth, big sigh out. And then from here I'm just rolling the hips one side and I'm just slowly and carefully making my way down onto my back. I've got my arms at the side, palms facing the ceiling, spreading my toes wide. Big toe mountain contact the floor, pelvis in neutral. Just setting my base, just a few breaths here. And then I'm just gently turning my head from side to side, checking in with that neck. And then I'm just coming back to stillness. And then just float the arms off the floor, backs of the shoulders, shoulder blades in contact with the floor, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. And I'm slowly reaching my right fingertips up towards the ceiling. I'm feeling the right shoulder blade lifting off the floor and then slowly bringing it back down towards the floor. Then the left fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling, feeling that left shoulder blade lifting up and then slowly lowering the back of the shoulder blade to the floor. Let's do 3 more each side. So that one coming into 3 on the right, 3 on the left. 1 more each side. And then I'm slowly floating my arms back down towards the side of my body. Checking out my pelvis in neutral. Coming into leg float and floating my right leg off the floor. Movement for that right hip joint. No movement at the knee or the ankle. Float that right foot down. Leg float left. And then right. Keep the movement slow. Just carrying on with those leg floats, keeping that pelvis in neutral. Movement from the hip joint. pause in here. Just bringing the palms to my pelvis to keep that pelvis in neutral, coming into a leg slide. And when we come into our leg slide, just going to slide that heel along the floor. You're going to check that you're keeping that pelvis in neutral. So the movement's coming from that hip joint, and then you're not flaring out the lower ribs, lifting and arching that lower back. So you may not be able to fully lengthen out that leg. So take a nice deep breath in. And as I exhale, just sliding that left heel away. You don't have to fully lengthen out that leg, and then sliding that left heel back in, pelvis in neutral, and then the right. Just working with that your own range of movement to keep that pelvis in neutral. So you may not fully extend that leg, that's fine. And then the other side. And then slowly come back in by just grabbing a drink. And then from here, with our leg slides, we're going to add in an arm movement. So bring the arms to the side of the body. And as you start to slide that left leg out, you're going to float that right arm up so the fingertips point up towards the ceiling, and float that right arm down. Again, you're working with your own range of movement at that shoulder joint. Right leg, left arm, fingertips point up towards the ceiling. Come back in. Let's do 2 more. Right arm, left leg, pelvis stays in neutral. Right leg, left arm. Now, if that feels comfortable, next time you float that right arm up, lengthening out that left leg, that right arm can come back down towards the side of the head. The hand doesn't have to touch the floor. And then slowly come back up. Right leg, left arm. Maybe the fingertips point up towards the ceiling, or maybe you're bringing the arm back towards the side of the head and float back up. Checking in, pelvis in neutral, that you're not flaring the lower ribs or arching that lower back. So this is what I feel like doing this morning. I'm just listening to what my body needs, what I need, just to wake me up. And then let's come into a bridge, spreading those toes wide, big toe mound in contact with the floor, broad across the collarbones. Push down through the feet, use those glutes, keep that pelvis in neutral, low bridge. Pause in here in your low bridge, breathe in wide and full. Maybe poke those glutes to make sure they're firing up. Maybe you can feel the thighs firing up. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, low all the way back down, sacrum to the floor. And then we'll slowly come back into our low bridge, checking in that the knees aren't rolling in or out, checking in with the feet, feel the arch of the feet activate. And then I'm bringing the palms to my thighs, pushing my palms into the thighs, feeling those legs, the glutes firing up, pelvis in neutral, feeling those deep tummy muscles firing up as well. And then I'm releasing the arms to the floor, slowly floating those hips back down towards the heels. Pause in here. Maybe just gently allow the knees to roll gently from side to side. I'm keeping my feet flat on the floor. Just a small range of movement. Let's do that bridge again. Set your base, pelvis in neutral. Use those glutes, low bridge. And this time in the bridge, I'm just floating my right heel off the floor, then the left. But if this feels too much, just keep the feet flat on the floor and breathe. And then we'll bring the feet flat to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and just roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. And then just gently roll to one side, whichever side feels comfortable for you. Slowly come to tabletop. Tuck the toes. And then let's come into over tabletop hip circles, just checking in to see how your back feels. I've got my toes tucked and I'm just now bringing myself down towards the heels, coming into my rolling hip circles. So you're just working with your own range of movement, just seeing what your body needs right now. So even though I'm doing this in the morning, you can do it any time during the day. You can do it in the evening as well, before bed. And then next time the shoulders are over the wrist, just have a little lean right, step that left foot forward. And then I'm coming into a 90-90 kneeling lunge. I'm going to bring the top of my right foot to the floor. Pelvis to neutral, gentle activation of that right glute. Left knee, left ankle, right hip, right knee. And I'm having a lovely stretch here. Reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling, lifting out of that right knee, looking straight ahead. Lovely, lovely long stretch here. Just allowing that breath to flow. And then just slowly release the arms down towards the side. Just roll that right shoulder back and then the left, right and left, right and left. And then just bring your awareness to the shoulder blades, just moving on the back of the rib cage as you're gently rolling those shoulders back. One more right, one more left. Palms to the floor. And then coming back into your rolling hip circles. So changing direction. So I had to have a little pause then and think in which direction I was coming in. Just taking your time. And then next time the shoulders are over the wrists, just going to bring that right foot forward. 90-90 kneeling lunge, top of the left foot to the floor, set your base, pelvis in neutral, pushing down through the top of that left foot, reaching out of that left knee, have a lovely long stretch here. Just allow that breath to flow, and then just slowly float the arms down. And this time we're just coming into arm floats, so you can do them slow, elbows are soft, fingers are soft, or you can speed it up a little bit. One more right, one more left. And then we'll just slowly come to tabletop. And then I'm slowly coming to kneeling. Or you can come to easy cross-legged, whichever feels comfortable for you, easy seated. Closing my eyes and bringing my palms to heart center. Pausing here, shoulders are soft, face is soft, so soften the forehead and space between the eyebrows, soften the cheeks, relax the jaw slightly, just allow the lips to part slightly, inhale through the nose, direct the breath to the sides and the back of the rib cage, your lateral thoracic breath, so inhale wide and full. Soft, easy exhale through slightly parted lips. I'm just going to pause here, focusing on our breath. So inhaling, and as you inhale, just bring your awareness to the rib cage expanding. And with that soft, easy exhale through slightly parted lips, just feel that rib cage softening down. One more breath. Keeping those eyes closed, reach those fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, lovely long stretch here. And as you exhale, bring the palms together, slowly bring the hands down through to heart center. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh out. 2 more breaths like that. Last one, a big sigh out. Slowly flutter your eyes open. Thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon.